All right, let's hit the field.
All right.
Just wanted to talk, that's all.
It's an 8-game streak snap, but he skies one deep to right field. Haniger back, track, wall, see ya. High fly ball, left center, deep, more back, still back, looking up, see ya. Admit that he's a little worried. Slow roller, barehanded by Volpe, beautiful play. Driven out to left field and deep. Going back more, turning, looking, has done it again. High fly ball, deep right field. Haniger back, turning, looking, see ya.
Today is Wednesday, May 22nd, and it was Game 3 of a 4-game set between the Yankees and the Mariners. Nestor Cortez Jr. on the mound, trying to get the Yankees back on track. But would the offense cooperate? My recap, your reactions coming up next. This is NYY Recaps.
Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
New York City.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back, kid.
Looking to boost your sports betting game? Meet Odds Jam, the ultimate ally for data-driven wagering. With 260-plus sports books, it's your go-to platform. Here's how it works. Odds Jam's arbitrage tool spots differences in betting lines, letting you lock in risk-free profits. Plus, optimize bets with a positive EV calculator and track profits with a convenient bet tracker. Try it risk-free with a 7-day trial. Use code RECAPS for 35% off your first month. Link is in the description. Bet smart. Bet responsibly with Odds Jam. All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Amazing game tonight for the New York Yankees. Not only a win and home runs from Judge and 2 from Soto and 1 from Verdugo, but they gained on the Orioles, who lost a game that was suspended yesterday. So now the Yankees have a 3-game lead in the American League East. Ethan Ahern says no game or lead is safe from Michael Tonkin. Rough. He had a tough one. But hey, let's get to tonight. I've got a lot to get to tonight, so I'm going to get right into it if you don't mind. First of all, welcome back to Tommy Kahnle. In case you missed it, the Yankees activated him today. He pitched a scoreless inning. Second thing that we got to get to is Hal Steinbrenner. Now, this is not as good of news. Basically, he said that the Yankees are going to have a lower payroll next year. He came out and said that what the Yankees are doing right now in terms of their payroll is not financially sustainable for him. I find that difficult to believe, but whatever. All right, let's throw up the highlights real quick while we talk about it. They do have some money coming off the books. Verdugo, who had a home run tonight, is a free agent. He's making $8.7 million. Gleyber Torres making about $14 million. I think there's no way he's coming back, especially with the season that he's having. Clay Holmes probably won't be back just because the Yankees won't give out a massive contract to a reliever when they pick up relievers for basically nothing. They're still paying out on Aaron Hicks next year, so they're going to have to get creative if they want to bring back Juan Soto, because he is not taking a discount. Not with Scott Boras as his agent, under no circumstances. It could also be posturing, because they are talking to Boras about a contract extension, so it's like, hey, be frickin' reasonable here. We got to be able to put a team around this guy, so it might have been just one of those, put that out there into the universe to lower expectations for both Scott Boras and for Yankees fans. Only Hal Steinbrenner knows the truth. Tomorrow, we'll talk about it with a couple of guys you may know. Both Andy Martino and Max Goodman are going to be on the show tomorrow. Martino at 7:30 p.m. and then Goodman at 9 p.m. So no regular post-game show. It's a 12:30 game. I'm going to be working foul territory behind the scenes and won't be able to do a live post-game. But I'll have those guys on to talk a little baseball, some regular podcast conversations. Martino just wrote a book called The Yankee Way about Brian Cashman's tenure as a Yankee. Juan Soto tonight. Unbelievable night, by the way, as we watch the replays. But, and then we'll do the Yankees beat with Max Goodman, who, of course, travels around with the team and watches everything up close. He just watched some games at the Yankees minor league affiliate. So we're going to talk about the struggles of Will Warren. We're going to talk about how DJ LeMahieu looked in rehab, all that good stuff. Also worth noting, the Orioles got swept by the Cardinals, so they are scuffling a little bit. First time they've been swept in 106 series since the arrival of Adley Rutschman. So good to hear if you're a Yankees fan. Great play by Volpe there, by the way, the barehanded play. Good to see Tommy Kahnle back out there. Missed having him. Juan Soto, unbelievable night. Here was his second home run of the game. You know, it's a good thing the Yankees won tonight, because I would have been in a really bad mood. I would have been exceptionally irritable. I've been fasting all day, trying to kind of reset my gut biome or whatever. But when I'm this hungry, I make no distinction between burgers and batteries. I'm dying to eat something, so I would have been pretty irritable. This home run by Verdugo was amazing. We'll talk about that when we get there. Reminder to like and subscribe. We are on a mission to get to 40,000 subscribers by the All-Star break. We're creeping up 20, 30, 40 every day. We're getting close. We're at 38,800 roughly. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep going. Hopefully we'll get to 40 before the All-Star break, get to 50 shortly thereafter. The channel's beginning to grow. We're here after pretty much every game all season long. Tomorrow, one of the rare exceptions, but we'll be here after the game, just way after, several hours after. All right, let's get to some of the finer details.
Let's get it going.
Wayne Wilcox says, absolutely must sign Soto. Find the money in the couch cushions, Hal. Find the money in the couch cushions. Yankees wasted no time with the offense tonight. Anthony Volpe picked up an infield single to extend his hitting streak to 15 games. And then 2 batters later, Aaron Judge.
It's another home run for Judge.
Oppo Boppo.
Here comes the Judge.
Home run number 14 on the season. And when he's using right field at Yankee Stadium, it's not even fair. It's like, Shaq standing right underneath the basket. Easy jam. Easy power for Aaron Judge when he just hits a routine fly ball to right field at Yankee Stadium. Nestor was into and out of trouble in each of the first 3 innings, but was able to pick up big strikeouts when he needed to. He got a big double play at one point. But because of those things, his pitch count was pretty high, so he was only able to throw 5 innings tonight. Bottom 3, another crooked number for the Yankees. Let's begin with Anthony Volpe, who turned around a 97-mile-an-hour fastball for a line drive single up the middle, very quietly hitting over 320 or so over this 15-game hitting streak. He was at 317 before that at bat, then he had the base hit, so he was 2 for 3 on the night, so he's probably around 320 over the last 15 games. I think he's cemented himself in the leadoff spot, regardless of DJ LeMahieu coming back or not. He finally seems comfortable, and he's settled in. He's hitting 275, which will absolutely take 275 from Anthony Volpe. Absolutely. Considering 209 last year with great defense. And there's been a lot of comparison among the big shortstops now. I mean, you got Gunnar Henderson in Baltimore. You got Bobby Witt Jr. in Kansas City. Kansas City is very good. And Anthony Volpe now with the Yankees. Those are going to be the 3 shortstops in the American League every year that are vying for, Silver Slugger, Gold Glove, all that stuff, All-Star. And Volpe's having a good year. I think Henderson's having a better year, but Volpe's having a very, very respectable season. Next batter was Juan Soto.
There it goes. That ball is high. It is far. It is
Oppo Boppo again for the Yankees. Another astonishing home run off a left-handed bat at Yankee Stadium. How often do you see lefties hit one in the left field bullpen? 12th home run of the season. He was not done. That one was 107.6 off the bat, 414 feet. And you just don't see lefties do that at Yankee Stadium. He is a unicorn. And yes, Hal, even though you're broke, pay the man.
Pay that man his money.
All right, now let's talk about Nestor Cortes. He was done after 5 innings. He threw 97 pitches. He got 16 swings and misses, so that's very good. Just 3 hits allowed, no runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. The numbers on the season, he's made 11 starts. He leads the American League with 65 2/3 innings pitched. The ERA is down to 3.29, very respectable. 63 strikeouts. The whip also very respectable, 1.05. He is cooking, baby. And the question continues to be, who leaves the rotation when Gerrit Cole returns later next month? He didn't rule out returning in June. Now, we might not need to worry about that because that's still 5 more starts for everybody, basically, in the rotation. So they'll cross that bridge when they get there. I'll tell you what, Luis Gil has been dominating in Gerrit Cole's absence. He's going to be pitching tomorrow. I wish that I could pay closer attention to it. I will have it on, and we'll talk about it. But anyway, Yankees are going to be faced with a tough decision. Nice job by Nestor Cortez tonight. Tommy Kahnle came in for the 6th. He was excellent, but also got some help from his defense. Nice running catch by Judge in center field. He looks really good in center field this year. And then very, very nice defensive play from Anthony Volpe at shortstop, coming in bare-handing a slow roller and making an accurate throw. Bottom 6, that man again.
The second home run of the game.
He's done it again.
You know, if you hear that music, something good is happening. Another opposite field home run.
Like you did the last time.
Second home run of the game, second 2-home run game with the Yankees, both of them during this homestand. And after that, you started to hear the MVP chants. Maybe they were there a little bit after the first one, but they got loud after that one. And that's the first time for anyone other than Aaron Judge since the day Aaron Judge walked in that door that I've heard MVP chants. It may not be Juan Soto's team yet, but it is definitely becoming Juan Soto's city right now.
Pay that man his money.
Amazing homestand for Juan Soto. We're going to take a look back at some of the highlights, beginning with tonight. I call these my backwards chronological reels because they go in reverse order. OPS continues to hover around 1,000 after tonight. He went 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs, 2 home runs. It's at 978. He's hitting .313. He also had 2 runs scored. And he has just 1 home run behind Aaron Judge for the team lead. And, you know, he's just been incredible. He's somehow surpassed all expectations. And you know how once in a while you ding your car or a TV falls off the wall or your dog knocks over a vase or whatever? You say, oh, that's going to be expensive. That's how I feel every time Juan Soto has a night like tonight. That is going to be expensive to keep around. Juan Soto. Impressive homestand. Impressive season so far. He came up with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th, and I tweeted that if he hits 3 home runs tonight, I'll shave my head on the postgame show. And on the first pitch, he was clearly trying to hit a grand slam. I went and got the razor because I was that confident that he might actually do it. But he ended up striking out, but still a pretty good player, though, if you ask me. Juan Soto. Let's give him a round of applause. Robert Ryan says, give him the key to the city. Seattle got on the board with a 3-run jack from Cal Raleigh in the top of the 8th. 2 walks from Michael Tonkin, who is super unreliable. And then Luke Weaver allowed the home run. First run he's allowed in over 18 innings. Yankees answered right back off the bat of Alex Verdugo.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
He may have set the world record for the longest anyone has stood in the box to watch one of their home runs. Could have ordered DoorDash, had it delivered, and eaten the entire meal before he took off for first base. And you know what? I love it. And it also made me hungry just making that reference right now. But Yankees hang on to win 7-3.
Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. You're a winner.
Doug Rouse says every home run equals another 0 on the end of the salary. Frankie Baseball says, how would Mrs. Recaps feel about a bald Derek? Well, she might get mad, but Saturday is my birthday, so she'd have to forgive me. I mean, I'll be 41. It's going to happen at some point. At some point, I'm going to be bald. So, I'll give you a look without the hat. The hair is quickly receding from whence it came, and it's only a matter of time. I'm on a production meeting for Foul Territory every day, and I have my camera on, and it's a different camera than this, and I'm usually not wearing a hat. And I told Erik Kratz when he was on the podcast last time, I said, if you ever see too much reflection coming off my head when I'm on one of these calls, just say the word, and we're going to shave it. So it is what it is. So the belt was actually pretty tough tonight until Juan Soto hit that second home run because, Nestor threw 5 shutout innings, and Judge and Soto had the exact same stats. They each had a 2-run home run at that point. And so I was like, maybe I'll give it to Volpe because he had the 15-game hitting streak and because he made the nice defensive play, and he was on base for both of the home runs from Judge and the first one from Soto. And so I was like, maybe I'll give it to Anthony Volpe. So Volpe was actually queued up to be the belt winner until Juan Soto hit that second home run. Juan Soto, your belt winner. Pam Davis says, Alex Verdugo, the new Nick Swisher. Love the energy and the lefty pop. Swisher actually was a switch hitting pop. I remember he hit a home run in the World Series right-handed. Javier Velez says, give Soto everything. Take the key to the city. Take the key to my heart, baby. Juan Soto has got to be a Yankee for life. Frankie Baseball with the stats says that is Juan Soto's 9th belt of the season. All right.
My quantitative, my math specialist.
Dylan Plays says, huge to take at least one of these last 3 games since the Orioles are streaking the wrong way. 100% agree with you there. You'd like to get tomorrow. It's not going to be easy with Luis Castillo on the mound, but we got Luis Gil. So it's a battle of the Luises. And you know what? My money's on Luis Gil, the way he's been throwing the ball. Now, he is coming off of a game where he struck out 14 guys. And sometimes when a young pitcher has a game like that, they can come out the next time and be like, I want to strike out everybody. And they can either nibble too much trying to go for the strikeouts, or they can be a little bit too reliant on the fastball, trying to blow everybody away. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches. I want to know what Garrett Cole's going to tell him. Stay within yourself. Use your fastball the way you've been using it. Throw the changeup if you get behind. Throw the slider when you got the opportunity for a strikeout or the high fastball. Don't worry about strikeouts. Just pitch the way you've been pitching. Try and be efficient. And the strikeouts will come because your stuff is nasty. If I had to make a prediction, I'm going to say a good start, but not a great start tomorrow. I know that Seattle is not a great offensive team. I'm going to say 5 1/3, 2 runs, 8 strikeouts. That's my prediction for tomorrow. Hopefully he does even better than that. I think the Yankees will win. Luis Castillo's nasty, but right now we've got obviously a red-hot Juan Soto. We got a super chat here from Zuzu Boy. Says, I love how they added on in the 8th. I really felt like they tried to win 5-3 in previous years, like my 90s teams on my wall as a teen. Appreciate it. Yeah, you like that they're going for the kill. Frankie Baseball says, we knew Todd Frazier would be better than John Flaherty because Mel Allen right now would be better than John Flaherty, but Todd is awesome in the booth. Mel Allen's dead. Let's be easy on Mel Allen. Come on.
Really?
Disappointed in you, Frankie. However, the pick tonight, the pick that Yankee or name that Yankee, was Danny Tartabull. I knew it immediately, and I texted Todd Frazier. And on the broadcast, he actually said, can I phone a friend? And it was me. He was reading my text. So that's the closest I'll probably ever get to being on the broadcast. But let's wrap it up. Great night for the Yankees. Take a few more comments. Robert Ryan says definitely take Frazier over Flaherty.
You gotta go.
Doug Rowell says, I really like Verdugo, but if they sign him at the end of the season, it means they don't like what they're seeing from Spencer Jones.
Game over,
man.
I don't think they're going to
over.
sign him. Hal was talking so much about how much they've invested in player development. I think that they're going to roll out there with the Martian next year. I think they're going to try and sign Soto. If they don't sign Soto, I think they'll try and divert that money to the pitching staff. Corbin Burns is a free agent. And, you'd steal one from the Orioles right there. So, I'm very confident that the Yankees are going to continue to be competitive because they never just mail it in. I shouldn't say that. They kind of mailed it in last year. They didn't go out and address left field or third base, but I think that left such a bad taste in everybody's mouth that they'll never do that again. But most of the time, they're going to be actively trying to improve the team in the offseason. And, we've yet to see Dominguez this year, but we saw him last year. We know he's coming. I think he's going to be the left fielder. I think Spencer Jones ultimately is going to be the center fielder, but he's off to such a tough start that it might not happen right away. So I could see them next year, if Spencer Jones is not ready, rolling either Judge in left or Dominguez in left, and then and then Soto in right, and then remaining with Stanton at DH. So, but we're still a long way from that. We'll figure all that out after the season. We always do a video like 5 or 10 Yankees that won't be back. We'll do that again this year. We'll talk about the merits for everyone to be back or not be back. And then we'll make a prediction of the 5 Yankees that won't be back. We do that every year too. And we usually get about 4 out of 5. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Yankees win. I'll see you next time.